how do you, at that point when you're going through it, obviously we talked about a little bit earlier when you talked about why I became a Mr. Nice Guy. My wife said you're passive aggressive. You took the place where you went to. But at that point of the game, when a man hits it, where he realizes maybe this way of being a man is no longer sexy, seductive, attractive to my woman. What do I need to do to win her over again? What do I need to do to be, and then they hit the wall. When that happens, what are some things you've seen over the years that's worked for men to want to pivot and make adjustments so life changes a bit with their personal lives?
Okay. So are we talking about dating, or are we talking about what
go
happens?
Dating, and then we'll go marriage. Let's go dating first, then we'll go marriage.
Okay. That's fine. Because I teach about both. So my background is that I did not learn to date until I was in my late 40s. What I did in high school, college was not dating. It was, I call it nice guy seduction. Just, hang out with a woman a little while, try to impress her a little bit, hide my sexual agenda from her. And then maybe she'll want to get naked with me if I hide my sexual agenda. Try not to be the jerk that I've heard women complain about. And if I did get a girlfriend, I just hung on to them forever. So I was married to my first two wives for a total of 25 years. I shouldn't have dated either one of them, probably more than 3 dates. I mean, they're both good people, but they were not good matches for me. Now, I'm grateful for them both. I learned a lot. I grew a lot. And I wrote a book because of the second marriage. But I got divorced in my late 40s, and I had no clue how to date. Now, going back to Neil Strauss and The Game, that book had just come out. And pickup was really on the rise then. And in that place, where else are you going to go get education about dating, right? And so I read the book and learned a lot about it, about with that. And guys gave me podcasts that were starting to come out, and books and videos, and David D'Angelo, and there are a lot of people doing the dating stuff. And I just went out and just. I never really liked the pickup idea. I didn't like the idea of just approaching a woman because she was hot and then hitting on her, trying to get her in bed. I never liked that either. I understand where Neil's coming from now that he doesn't like it. But that book actually, I think I liked the book. I actually liked it better than his second book, The Truth.
Interesting.
The Truth, I'm not a big fan of for a few reasons. But that's another subject. But I'm not a fan of pickup in general, but it did help me get out of my comfort zone and get me out talking to people in general, and then to women as well. And so I learned to date successfully. I started getting girlfriends, started having sex, started having a relationship, and guys started saying, "Robert, what are you doing? It's working. Teach us." And I never thought I'd be a dating guru, but I just started teaching guys. And a lot of it just has to do with being authentic, being confident, setting the tone and leading, being comfortable in your own skin, living life on your terms, and that's real attractive to women in general. It's not going to attract every woman, but it's attractive to the feminine. Now, I tell guys, if you're walking across a room just because you like a woman's tits and you think, oh, she'd make a good girlfriend because I like her tits, that's the stupidest reason to go talk to a woman. I mean, you don't know.
I'm surprised you're saying that. Where's the wisdom behind that?
The wisdom is, what
I'm
else
giving you a hard time. I'm giving you a hard time.
What do you know about this person? She may be entitled. She may be spoiled. She may be moody. She may be stupid. She may talk too much. She may be a drunk. But hey, I like her tits. Let's go talk to her. And we men make some pretty simple, relationship choices that don't serve us well. So I learned to talk to everybody. I just became more of a social animal. And so that's really what I teach men is really just how to be more social, how to expand their social and emotional intelligence. But the thing is, the stuff that I learned dating also really does help my relationship. I've been married 4 years now to my wife, Lupita, a Mexican woman. I met her down here in Puerto Vallarta. And in the skill sets that made me a competent dater, keep her turned on to me 4 years into our marriage, right? And she loves me to death. She thinks I'm amazing. She wants our biggest conflict in our marriage is she wants more sex than I do. So most guys go, hey, I want to sign up for that one. And she says, would you rather have it be the other way? And I said, nope, this works just fine. So going back to what I was talking about a little bit earlier of that differentiated self, that means you're living life on your terms. You're comfortable in your own skin. You like you. You like you, how you get up and live your life every day. And my experience, when a man is doing that, living this differentiated, living life on his own terms, living with his purpose and his passion, that makes him amazingly attractive to the feminine, whether it's the woman he's been married to for 20 years or just women in the street. My wife is the typical jealous Latina. And I tell you what, she points out whenever women are checking me out, walking in front of me too much, jutting a hip out, giving me a little cleavage, bend over the waitress, when the waitress is standing a little too close to me. She points all that out. And I just turned 65 a week or so ago, and this still happens all the time. And typically when I'm with her, and typically with much younger women. And it's not because I'm flirting with them. It's not because, I'm so amazingly handsome or I'm so amazingly rich. I just over time, I'm comfortable in my skin and I live life on my terms. My wife finds that attractive. So do other women. And paradoxically, the fact that other women find me attractive makes my wife jealous, but it makes me more attractive to her as well. She even tells me that. She says, I get jealous when I see other women, trying to get your attention. She goes, but it turns me on.
Yeah.
It arouses me. So whether you're a single guy in a relationship, there's just something about living life on your terms that just makes and what really makes a big difference is you quit really caring so much. Is this where a person attracted to me? It doesn't matter. Is my woman this way? It really doesn't matter quite as much. In fact, the
Yeah.
one thing I've found that has over the 4 years married to my wife Lupita, the thing that's made the marriage the best is to be equally okay with whether she's happy or unhappy, equally okay with whether or not this marriage makes it or doesn't make it. Then that gets me out of those nice guy patterns of trying to fix everything, solve everything, make her happy, and just be me, and just keep loving her, and just stay connected to her, not trying to fix anything. And that lets her work through her own stuff, and we get through it quicker. So again, it's that being happy in your own skin and living life on your terms.